Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Vittorio here. We're back with another weekly analysis. First, we're going to look at Euro US dollar and what happened last week. But before we do, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more analysis and Forex videos. Also, make sure to check out the other analysis I made for the upcoming week.
$350 Swiss.
Wird dir wahrscheinlich nicht so toll werden.
Now, this is going to be a very short video on Euro US dollar just to explain what has happened last week, my reasoning, my thinking behind this pair, if I change my mind about this pair, and what would be my next move. Now, Euro US dollar has fallen a bit during the course of the week, reaching down towards the 117 level before bouncing on Thursdays, as the traders obviously were closing out their position heading into the Eastern weekend. Now, as I told you last week, if you saw the video last week in my analysis, and I suggest you to go watch it if you didn't watch it, we are below the 200 EMA on the daily time frame, so we're definitely not looking to buy your US dollar. You may also know that I have a short position open on US dollar 118.81, and I will keep that position open. I got trailing stop loss. I closed part of my position, so I'm pretty fine with that. I got a trailing stop loss. If it hits the stop loss, I will close the rest of my position. If it doesn't, I will keep it open because I predict that US dollar will keep falling. Now, look at the daily time frame. Nothing new. We are below the 200 EMA. We got this falling channel, this support, this trend line. Nothing too fundamental, nothing too important, just to give us an idea of the trend. We are obviously on a downtrend. And if you go on the 4-hour time frame, last week here I told you that I was expecting a little bounce from euro, reaching the 50. We didn't see that until on Thursday, as obviously the traders were closing out their positions. We see a little bounce to the 50 EMA. Now here, what is my next move? My next move is I will keep watching US dollar and I will do pretty much nothing. Obviously, I have a position here as we broke down the symmetrical triangle. As I told you, this was for me a clear sign of a coming downtrend. Now here, last week I told you that we might be looking soon at a weird price action. That didn't happen. It still could happen. And what I'm talking about is a drop to the 116 level. Here we can see is a strong support, and I think that is my final target for this downtrend. Now my final, because if we broke below, then we could be looking at bigger moves, bigger down moves. But for now, we not consider that, and we look at the 116 level as our target for this downtrend. If euro instead decides, it will be a very weird case to go in the opposite direction, then it will probably hit my trailing stop loss and I will close out my position, and we will see next week with another analysis and another update. But for now, obviously I much likely we'll be seeing euro US dollar keep falling down. The European Union continues to see major problems with the coronavirus vaccination rollout. We also see rants as Germany and Italy are locking themselves back down. So quite frankly, I don't see the euro coming back quite soon, pushing up against the US dollar. The US dollar, Americans adding 900,000 jobs last month, so the NFP was far better than expected. Unemployment rate going down to 6%. Now, I've seen many reports, I read many opinions, and some analysts at Wall Street think that this decrease in the unemployment rate doesn't mean much because the going concern in the US right now is inflation. But I will not be taking that into account about euro US dollar. The euro definitely looks worse than the US dollar right now. Yes, inflation is a big problem right now in the US. Probably the Fed will increase interest rate much sooner than expected. But for now, we stick to our plan, and I think the euro US dollar will keep falling. 116 is my final target, as explained. So I will see you next week, most likely with another update.